everyone, my name is Tash. Thank you for joining me today. So today we're going to do a very short yoga practice that you can do in the comfort of your own home when you come home from work and you kind of feel like you need to loosen some areas that may have built up tension during the day or perhaps even the week. So let's pop into something comfortable and roll out your mat or even a rug or maybe even a blanket, and let's get started. So coming to any comfortable position, seated on your mat. So option to pop a block underneath the bum, kind of makes sitting down cross-legged a little bit more comfortable because it opens up the hips slightly. If you don't have a block, don't worry too much about it. You can use a book or a cushion, or perhaps even not even using anything there. And inviting you to start closing the eyes, drawing that attention inwards, tuning into the pace and the rhythm of the breath. Noticing how the breath draws in and out of the body. Starting to soften the features of the face, the muscles around the eye sockets and the jaw can relax. Perhaps even the shoulders can drop down away from the ears. Starting to draw that attention inwards, checking in to see how we feel physically, emotionally, perhaps even energetically. And using that as a tool for your practice, so doing as much or as little as your body needs today. Take it slow, let's chill out and start moving. So when you're ready, blinking the eyes open, we're going to lift the left hand and place it on our right shoulder. So it's not really a pulling down of the shoulder as such, it's just a gentle encouragement of the shoulder to stay down. And then gently tilting the head towards the left hand side, so left ear moves towards the left shoulder. And this might be enough of a stretch, or if you want to, bringing some movement into this pose by allowing the head to drop forwards and backwards, so drawing semicircles with the head. And maybe you find a couple of juicy spots where you wish to hang out for a few breaths. Keeping that breath going. One more breath here. And then exhale to release that hand down, rolling the head all the way over towards the other side. So the right ear moves towards the right shoulder, picking up that right hand and placing it on the left shoulder. And again, staying here or starting to drop the head forwards, allowing the head to tilt back. We often hold a lot of tension in the neck and the shoulders during stressful periods of work or maybe stressful periods at uni or school. So just allowing these parts to kind of ease and soften, release that tension. Lovely. And then coming back to center. Sorry. Placing that right hand just next to your right hip, sweeping that left arm up. And then exhale, start side bending towards the right. So noticing if your ears are hiking up by the shoulders are hiking up by the ears, allowing them to kind of melt down. A couple of breaths here. Feeling that opening throughout the side of the body. And then as you exhale, bringing that palm to rest at the back of the skull. Lovely. And then as you inhale, start expanding and peeling the chest open. Perhaps the elbow moves towards the back of the room. And then exhale, close it up, squaring the shoulders towards the mat, looking down at your right shoulder, elbow closes up. Breathing in, opening and expanding, spiraling chest towards the ceiling or the sky. Exhale to close it up, finding a gentle twist in the sternum, closing the elbow up. Lovely. So a couple more breaths like this, using your own breath as a guide. Breathing in. Slow breath out. Inhaling, opening up. Exhaling to close. Lovely. And then rooting down through that tailbone. This time plugging the right hand down, sweeping the left arm up. And then exhale, start side bending towards the left. So feeling that gentle opening up through the side body. Nice big inhale. And then exhale, bring that palm to rest at the back of the skull. And if it feels okay, start opening up the chest, spiraling heart towards the ceiling. And then exhale, close it up, squaring the shoulders towards the ground, closing up that elbow. Breathing in, expanding open. Breathing out, closing it up. Keeping that breath going. One more breath in. And then exhale. Let it all go. Lovely. And then coming back to center. Lifting the bum off the block and placing it to one side. And making your way onto your hands and knees. So don't worry about looking too graceful here. Coming to a tabletop position, wrists beneath shoulders, knees beneath hips. And taking a moment to spread the fingers wide. Sorry, I'm just going to change direction because the mic is on my left-hand side. Taking a moment to spread the fingers wide. Feel the palms plugging down towards the mat. Fingertips plugging down. An option to keep the toes tucked, or you can bring the backs of the feet to rest on the mat. So see which one feels more nourishing, more natural for you. And then moving with the breath. Inhale, drop belly towards mat. Sticking bum out, lift up through chest, gazing up. Exhale to dome through the spine. Drop the chin towards the chest, tuck the bum under. Breathing in, expanding, open, gaze lifts. Exhale, ripple through the spine, push the ground away, the navel draws towards the spine. Breathing in. Slow breath out. 2 more breaths like this, breathing in. Exhale to dome. Lovely. Hello Dexter. Breathing in. Expanding chest open. And then exhale, pushing the ground away, rounding through the spine. Lovely. And then we're going to gently start sitting back on towards our heels. Interlacing the fingers, bringing the palms together. And we're just going to take a couple of wrist circles here. So keeping the palms together and just rotating the wrist in one direction. Don't worry too much about which direction you go. And then changing direction. So often we put a lot of weight on towards our wrists in yoga, so it's nice to kind of stretch it out, just loosen that area up. Lovely. And then coming back to a tabletop position. Take a nice big inhale, the right hand stays down, the left hand lifts, twisting towards the left. And then exhale, threading that left hand underneath the right, bringing out a left shoulder, perhaps left ear comes down towards the mat. And you've got some options with your right hand, either walking the right hand forwards towards the top right hand side of your mat, or you can sweep it around the back, rest it on the lower back. Perhaps even for some of us, we might be able to wrap it out around the outer edge of the left thigh. Nice big breath in. Slow breath out, finding a sense of release with the out breath. One more breath in. And then exhale, bringing that right hand in front of the face, this time left hand lifts, twisting towards the left. Seeing if there's a little bit of difference as you twist this time. And then exhale, coming back to centre. We're going to do that on the other side now. So shifting weight into your left hand. Take a nice big inhale, right hand lifts, twist towards the right. And then exhale, threading that right hand through the left, bringing outer right shoulder down, perhaps even right ear. And then options with your left hand, either walking the left hand forwards towards the top left hand side of your mat, or wrapping that left arm around. So either resting on your lower back, or wrapping it around, bringing the hand to rest on the outer right thigh. So just noticing if there's any tension that's crept up in the jaw. And releasing that here. Nice big breath in. And then exhale, press down through that left hand, coming back to tabletop. This time we're going to slide the hands forwards and settle the whole of the front of the body on the mat. So hips and thighs on the mat. And bringing the elbows underneath our shoulders, lengthening the forearms forwards, spreading the fingers wide. And it's almost like you're creating a little bit of traction with the arms. So trying to pull yourself forwards. Nice big breath in. Shining chest through upper arms. Slow breath out. Making space between the ribs and the pelvis. Lovely, guys. And then on your next inhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips and the thighs off the mat. So you're coming into your forearm plank. Pressing through inner heels, inner ankles. Nice big breath in. And then exhale, settle the whole of the front of the body down again. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders, going through hands and knees, tucking the toes, sending the hips high, coming into your first downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths here, pedaling out the feet, maybe shaking the head yes and no to release any tension from the neck. Taking whatever movements help you feel more free and comfortable in this pose. So take your time, there's not really any wrong or right here. And then dropping the head, looking towards the back of the room, taking a couple of breaths here. Lovely. And on the next inhale, shift weight into your left foot, pick up that right foot and bring that right foot forwards in between the hands. So just checking that your knee isn't overshooting your ankle. You might need to heel toe your right foot forwards. Untuck the back toe. Nice big inhale, raising arms overhead, coming into your low lunge. And then exhale here. Bringing hands to interlace just behind the lower back. Take a nice big inhale, knuckles extend backwards, chest opens up. Exhale to relax the jaw. One more breath in. And then exhale, bring both hands to frame the front foot, sliding right foot back, coming back to a tabletop position. And then we're just going to swap legs here. So shifting weight into your right knee. Bring that left hand forwards, left foot forwards in between the hands. Checking that your knee isn't overshooting your ankle. And nice big inhale, lifting arms overhead. Exhale, you're in your low lunge. And then bringing both hands to interlace just behind the lower back. Breathing in, knuckles extend backwards, chest opens up. Maybe even gently tilting the head back if that feels comfortable. Nice big inhale. And then exhale, bring both hands to frame the front foot. Coming back to your child's pose. Melting the head down towards the earth.